So in today's lesson, we're going to take a look at how you can find discount and markup. So what is some vocabulary that I need to know? The wholesale price, that is the amount that the store pays for the item. Then there's a markup, which is the increase to the wholesale price. The retail price is the price that the retail store sells an item to customers. And the discount is a decrease in the retail price. So how do I find retail price? A shirt has a wholesale price of $16 and the percent markup is 120%. What is the retail price? So the first thing I need to know is, what is 120% of 16? And from previous lessons, you know that we can do this in two different ways. Some of you are going to want to continue using the proportion method, and some of you are going to want to use the equation method when finding the percentage of a number. So let's first of all, we'll do it as the proportion. What is 120% of 16? Well, I'd have my 100 on the bottom. I'd take my 120, and because it's out of, that's my whole. And now I'm going to solve by cross multiplying and then dividing. And when I do that, I'm going to get an amount. X is going to be 19.2. And because we're looking at money, I'm going to say $19.20. Okay? The equation method would be to take what is 120% of 16. So I would have X is equal to 120%, but I need to change that to a decimal, of meaning times 16. And so when I do that on my calculator, I will also get $19.20. It doesn't matter which method you want to use, just as long as you pick the one you're comfortable with. So now, we know what the markup is. The markup is at 120%, which equals $19.20. So I'm going to place that on top here of this markup. That's my markup. Plus my wholesale price. Well, my wholesale price was 16, so you need to make sure that you're adding those two things together. And then that's going to be equal to my retail price. So when I add them together, I will find that the shirt will be sold then for $35.20. So for our next one, how do I find sales tax? Well, sales tax is also a markup. And so it's going to be figured just like we did the problem before. So again, because some of you are going to like to use the method of solving it with an equation, and some of you will like it by solving it with a proportion, I'll do it both ways. A movie that costs $18 before tax, and the sales tax is 4.5%. What is the total cost? Again, the question we have here is, what is 4.5% of $18. So as a proportion, I would go and I'd place my 4.5 all over 100 and X, because it's out of 18. And when I do that cross multiplication and I divide, I'll have 4.5 times 18, and then I'm going to divide by 100, giving me 81 cents. So my X is equal to 81 cents. All right? By doing this as an equation, I would be asking X is equal to 4.5%, and again, you have to turn that into a decimal before you can be multiplying with it. 0.045 times 18. So if you plug that into your calculator, I'll take 0.45 times 18, and I'm going to get the same amount where X is equal to 81 cents. Now, remember, we're not done. That's the amount of sales tax that you're going to pay. But how much are you total going to pay? So I need to take the cost before the tax, which is the $18, plus my tax, which is 81 cents, and my total bill would come to $18.81. All right, so how do I calculate discount? And again, because some of you are comfortable using the proportion method and some of you are comfortable using the equation method, I'll do it both ways. So we have a beach towel that is on sale for 30% off, and the regular price is $25. So the question I'm asking is, what is 30% of 25? All right, so again, I would then set this up as a proportion, taking my 30 all over 100 and my 25 down here. So when I cross multiply and I divide, I'll take my 30 times 25, and I'll get 750, and then I'll divide that by 100, giving me $7.50. All right, the equation method, you do the same thing like we did before. I'm going to change this to a decimal. X is equal to 0.30 or 0.3 of means times 25. So on my calculator, I take 0.3 times 25, giving me again $7.50. All right, so now we're not paying $7.50. We need to take that and we have to subtract that from our regular price. Because my regular price was $25, I'm going to subtract my discount of $7.50, giving me the price that I'm going to pay. So I'll take 25 minus $7.50, and I'm going to pay then my sale price of $17.50. So there's just a quick run through about how you can calculate markups and discounts.